It's a glorious day at John McEwen Reserve in Shepparton for the final match day of the AFC Under-17 Asian Cup qualifiers. The equation today is simple. Australia need just a draw to qualify automatically for next year's tournament, and China need a win. Take you through the starting lineups. 3 changes to the Australian side that defeated Cambodia. Max Haitley, Jacob McLaughlin and Campbell Dovison come in for Tiago Quintal, Fabian Taladera and Mitch Glasson. Glasson was withdrawn through injury. I'm told may play a role off the bench today. Anthony Pavlicic, the captain, between the sticks as always, that consistent back three of Andre Parks, Andriano Labib and Satiri Phyllis. The wing-backs are Peter Antonio and Jacob McLaughlin. Corey Sutherland and Miguel DiPizio continue to anchor that midfield. Front three, Campbell Dovison, Max Haitley and Nesta Irankunda. And the coach, Brad Maloney. For China, 7 changes to the side that defeated the Northern Mariana Islands 11-0. They revert back to the same lineup from their first game against Cambodia. Xiao Gongbo starts between the sticks, a back four of Sui Taishu, Sun Kangbo, Wu Qipong and Liu Tiechong. The captain, Li Ming, in the midfield alongside Huang Kaijun. Zhong Junjie will start on the left. Kuei Ji Wen through the middle. And Hui Konghua on the right, supporting the star of the tournament so far, Wang Yudong. 7 goals to his name, the tournament's top scorer. Scored 4 off the bench in a cameo appearance against Northern Mariana Islands on Friday after being introduced in the 53rd minute. Here's the danger man. Here's the one to watch for the Joeys. Top scorers for Australia, jointly, Max Haitley and Nesta Irankunda with 5 apiece.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the teams of Australia and the People's Republic of China.
And here come the teams, led by match referee Amar Ibrahim Hassan Mahfoud. Welcomed by a crowd estimated to be in excess of 1,200 people here today. John McEwen Reserve. Fabulous turnout. Supporters here for both sides in this crucial game. Australia sits atop the group with a goal difference advantage over China, but both teams have won their first 2 matches very convincingly.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem of the People's Republic of China.
First we'll have the national anthem of China. And now the national anthem of Australia.
Now the national anthem of Australia.
What a moment this is for these young footballers. What an honour to represent their nations. Feels the whole qualifying tournament has been building up to this game. Interesting to see how China line up. A 4-2-3-1 in their opening game against Cambodia, followed by a 3-4-3 against the Northern Mariana Islands. Young Chen said after the game he was yet to decide whether he would match Australia's shape or go back to the 4-2-3-1. Australia in their 3-4-3 throughout the tournament. Star man for Australia, Nesta Irankunda, who's already made his A-League bow with Adelaide United and scored a couple of spectacular goals, but watch out for the number 10 for China, Wang Yudong. He's been exemplary up front across their first two games. Player with a bit of everything. He's got the technique, the tactical awareness, and the physicality and speed to be successful at the top level. Looks as if Irankunda will start on the right-hand side of the front three with Dovison on the left. And the towering figure of Max Haitley through the middle. The two captains, Anthony Pavlicic and Li Ming, completing the pre-match formalities as the teams go into their huddle. For most of these players, this is the biggest game of their football careers so far. My name is Josh Parrish. It's been a delight to bring you the action from Shepparton this week. China super pumped up for this game. We're set for a thrilling final showdown. Of course, there's a chance that both of these sides will go through. The best placed second place teams throughout the groups in Asia do qualify, but with many of those games yet to be played, only a favourable result today will be enough for these teams to be secure in their fortunes. As the Chinese captain Li Ming prepares to kick us off. China in the all-red, Australia in the famous green and gold, kicking from left to right. And we're away. Long ball forward early from China. Andre Parks under pressure from Wang Yudong. Zhong Junjie getting a tackle in, but it trickles over the byline and out for a goal kick. Australia trying to play their way out of the back, and Pavlicic with a panicked clearance. He's had very little to do in the tournament so far. One save to make against Cambodia. Virtually untested against the Northern Mariana Islands. Wang Yudong flicks the head on for Zhong. Strong challenge from Satiri Phyllis to snuff that one out. Haitley off the chest. Sutherland leaves it for Haitley. Up to find Dovison. Snuffed out by Sun Kongbo. Dovison for Antonio. Max Haitley was unmarked at the back post. Crucial interception by Sui Taishu. Australia have the first corner of the game, an in-swinger to be taken with the left foot of Miguel De Pizio. Hard work beats talent. That was his message before the game. It's got to be Australia's mantra today. Referee sorting out some push and shove, dishing out some warnings before the corner's taken. DiPizio's delivery is a good one. It's headed away by Wu Chi-Pong. Back in by Irankunda. He'll chase down this loose ball. Nesta Irankunda with a good touch. Goes past two. The cut back. Dovison was waiting. Li Ming in the way. Satiri Phyllis opts to head into touch. Chooses the safe option and lets Australia get back into their defensive shape. Zhong Junjie with a touch. Wang Yudong trying to return the ball, but it's a wild sliding tackle from Sutherland. Misses his man. Lee. Back to Wu. Adriano Labib winning that one. Now McLaughlin winning a free kick. Labib, outstanding the match against Cambodia. Antonio appealing for a free kick after Zhong slid in late. Phyllis with a poor pass. Wong with the layoff. Now Kwei Ji Wen. China rebuilding here. And Hui Konghua wins the corner. She will take an in-swinger with his left boot. Hui Konghua. Bit of movement on the edge of the penalty area. Irankunda has lost his man here. It's a poor touch from Kwei Ji Wen. Irankunda just over-committing. China's inventive low delivery nearly works out for them. Parks, lovely drag back under pressure. Dovison, Antonio into space, but Li Ming will put it out for a throw-in. DiPizio's touch. Labib was looking for Irankunda. China can't get the counter-attack going. Antonio. Intercepted by Liu. DiPizio's header, Dovison. Hately, good work with his back to goal. Now Irankunda. Cuts this way and that. He's still going. Irankunda goes down. Penalty. What a run. Nesta Irankunda is magic when he gets going, and China simply had no answer. Australia with the early spot kick. Past 2-3 defenders, jinking this way and that. Eventually, a defender sticks out a lazy leg and down he goes. And Irankunda will take it himself. Xia Gongbo standing between him and the opening goal. It's Irankunda. It's straight down the middle. And he unleashes the backflip celebration. As well he might. Nesta Irankunda with his 6th goal of the tournament. This time from the penalty spot. And it's by far the most important. China have a mountain to climb now. They need a win today. Australia just a draw. And having won and converted the spot kick. Nesta Irankunda has put Australia in an enviable position now. Seven minutes played. Australia 1, China 0. And it's given away immediately off the kickoff. Haitley in on goal, and it trickles wide. China nearly the architects of their own demise. Terrible giveaway in the back line. And Max Haitley perhaps should have done better there. Wang Yudong keeps it in play. Sun Kongbo back to Xia Gongbo. Hoofs it as long as he can muster. DiPizio surrounded in midfield. Coughs up the ball and then a cynical foul. He'll escape without a booking here as China attempt the quick free kick. Referee will allow a retake. But he wants it in the correct position. That's a final warning for Irankunda from Amar Ibrahim Hassan Mahfoud of Bahrain. It's a short free kick routine and it's completely been butchered. And now Irankunda turns on the Jets. Just lost his balance. Australia somehow keep possession. Irankunda recovering, and now Sutherland. Back with McLaughlin. Parks for Dovison. Feeds it through a gap for Peter Antonio to cross. Haitley's in there. It's a wonderful save. Irankunda on the follow-up. And it curls wide. Big stop from Xia Gongbo to deny Max Haitley from point-blank range. The Wanderer striker surely should have scored. DiPizio. Easy take for Sharp. Australia could be 3-0 up in truth. Labib. Wang Yudong picking his pocket. Here he comes, Wang Yudong, as his shot blocked by Parks. Now intercepted by Wong Kai-jun. 1-2 doesn't come off. Sutherland. McLaughlin for Irankunda. Dwelt on the ball. Li Ming just about keeping it under his spell. Seems to be a lot of nerves in the China team at the moment. And another poor giveaway. Haitley knocks it into space for Dovison to chase. He's got Antonio in support. Now Haitley arriving in the penalty area, but low ball into the near post was snuffed out by Liu Tian Chong. Wild sliding challenge from Labib, and he could be the first into the book. The referee appeared to be reaching for a card and changed his mind. Final warning. Great run this is from Kwei Ji Wen. He might go on his own, Kwei Ji Wen. Well read by Pavlicic. Saves and holds. It's a marvellous dribble. Australia turning it over again. Bit of chaos in the back line. McLaughlin, Haitley. He's picking up speed, Max Haitley. He's not going to get there. Not for a lack of trying. DiPizio. Good ball for Sutherland. Dovison is the spare man. Antonio on the outside, but he just got underneath it. Leaning back over the crossbar. This has been a frenetic, thoroughly entertaining game so far. It's just good positioning from Pavlicic there. Saw it all the way. Read the body shape of Kwei Ji-wen. Pizio sliding challenge. Labib with the nice footwork in tight. Dovison. Australia throw. Haitley. Antonio, an adventurous try. He was surrounded by 3 players and did remarkably well there to win another throw-in for Australia. Labib wrestling with Wang Yudong. Wu Chipong has to marshal things at the back for China. Zhong for Quay. Now Quay has switched flanks. Clearance from Parks has fallen straight to him. It's a tame effort. Straight at Pavlicic. Difficult angle, of course. Better safe than sorry from Pavlicic. Look at Iran Kunda go. Surely you can't keep this in play, no. There's an air of expectation every time Nesta Iran Kunda is near the ball. And the healthy crowd that's assembled here at John McEwen Reserve today. Plenty lining the fence on the broadcast side as well. Parks wins the header. Dovison. DiPizio. Lovely dink over the head of Hue Konghua. Now a bit of a square up, which the referee is keen to snuff out as soon as possible. He'll have a word with DiPizio over the flaring of tempers there. Attempted switch, can't find Campbell Dovison. Earned his place in the starting lineup, Dovison, with goals in 2 successive substitute appearances. Preferred ahead of Thiago Quintal. DiPizio. Haitley climbing. Not connecting. Haitley. First touch was very nice. The second, maybe slightly heavy for Iran Kunda. Always seems to do well with the ball coming down off his chest, Max Haitley. Lee. For Sui. Back to Xiaogongbo. China just slow things down a tad and regain their composure. Now they go long. Labib, crucial intervention. Antonio down the line looking for Dovison. Haitley's at the back post. It's a teasing cross and it forces the best out of Xia Gongbo. Australia corner. Shart full stretch to bat that one away, but Haitley was lurking with intent. Corey Sutherland on corner duties again. Labib is the target. Can't head it back across the penalty area as intended. Antonio. China back the other way. Neither side can keep the ball, but it does break China's way. Sui Taishu. Now, here goes Kwei Ji-wen again. It's a tame effort from Jun Jie. With Wong Udong well accounted for so far. Kwei Ji-wen, who's only played 45 minutes before today. The handball appeal goes unheeded. It's Zhong Junjie. Gathers the second ball, spills out to Li Ming. Liu. Header from Parks. And now it's Wu Chi-pong striding out from the back line. A rushed force ball, which is picked off by DePizio. Now Iran Kunda offside. Antonio has his heels clipped. Li Ming with a great challenge. Phyllis loses out to Hui. And now Wang Yudong with a snapshot. It's turned around the post by Pavlicic. China's biggest chance of the match so far. Australia coughing up possession again. Wang Yudong from the angle. Given his record so far, the quality he's shown this week, would have expected slightly better on the finish. China opt for a short corner. Hui knocks it back to Kwei Ji-wen. Ji-wen went for the spectacular. After lobbing it over the head of Nesta Iran Kunda. Iran Kunda. Li Ming. It's a difficult one for Iran Kunda. Seems to have come off his shin, but Andre Parks will clean up. Pavlicic looking for Dovison. Good header from Liu Tie-chong. Phyllis. Unlucky there. Bounce didn't favour Antonio. Just dropped in front of him. Antonio's header to Pizio. Antonio again, flicked on by Haitley. And now a big appeal for handball. And it's a second spot kick. Disaster for Sun Kang Bo. Under no real pressure. Ball bounced up on him, just inside the penalty area. And really it was the run of Peter Antonio who put doubt in his mind. Now it will be Max Haitley. It's splayed wide by Max Haitley. Lost his standing foot as he took the penalty. And Australia blow their chance, their golden chance at a 2-0 lead. Now China back the other way. Sui Tai Shu. Little dummy. Sutherland sliding in. China corner. The chances that Australia have had inside these first 25 minutes, they should be more comfortable than they are. Max Haitley knows it. Slipped at the crucial moment. Can China reply from this set piece? Hui into the near post. It's allowed to bounce. Wang Yudong! China level. Moments after Australia miss a spot kick, the tournament's top scorer gratefully accepts a gift inside the 6-yard box.
China PR, number 10, Wang Yudong.
Ball allowed to squirm through a mass of gold shirts at the front post. And you cannot give a striker of his calibre that sort of chance from close range. Game on in Shepparton. And now it's a massive test mentally for this Joey side. How quickly it can turn. China full of energy. There's a flag up on the far side. Attempt made at the ball. The Australian coaching staff will be shaking their heads at that one. They've been working on set pieces this week. That was exhibit A of how not to defend one. Listen to the noise coming from the China supporters behind us. And the China bench as well. They want to seize their moment. Australia would have taken the advantage in that situation, I think. Player coming back from an offside position. Dovison. Can't quite find Antonio with that pass on the turn. Sutherland, big collision. And now here comes Kwei Ji-wen. Feeds it into Wang Yudong, but this is not going to count. Flag was up. China technical area, not best pleased with that decision. Just looked as if Wang Yudong had strayed. Timed his run a little too early. Parks. Intercepted by Tsui. Throw in taken quickly by Jacob McLaughlin. Hately putting his body about. Wu Chi-pong, a little ginger after that. Australia are preparing a substitution. Brad Maloney has seen enough. Sutherland. That sliding challenge from Yeo Tie Chong. It's a roar of approval. And Max Hately, who missed the penalty, is going to be withdrawn early. Mitchell Glasson was substituted for Hately in the first half against Cambodia, albeit injury enforced. He thought his tournament was over, but he pulled up remarkably well from that ankle injury. Big call from Brad Maloney. Lebib. China fans starting the call and response chants from both sides of the ground. Fantastic to see the enthusiasm, the level of support for both teams here today. The atmosphere is tense. Qualification on the line for both sides today. And you can feel the importance of this one out there on the pitch and in the stands. Pavlicic knocks it long. Glasson couldn't get to where the ball was dropping. Maybe Iran Kunda can. It's a shove in the back. The unceremonious one from Sun Kung Bo. This is a decent spot for Australia to find the tall timber in the penalty area. Iran Kunda is going to go for goal from all of 35 metres. Like he was attempting a knuckleball there. Pretty comfortable save from Xiaogongbo. DePizio rides one challenge into the channel for Mitch Glasson. Well defended by Wu Chipong. DePizio. Lovely feet from DePizio. Dobson arriving. Head in his hands. He knows that would have been a goal. But for the full stretch diving header of Hwang Kai-jun. Desperate last-ditch defending. DePizio across to take. Labib and Sutherland lurking, but goalkeeper comes off his line to collect once again. With a decent wind blowing in the direction of that goal, it seems to carry the ball towards him. And it's held up here in the wind. And two Australian players going for the same ball. It works out. DePizio, Dobson pleads his innocence. China free kick. Looks like there was contact. Good decision from the officials. Liu. Labib showing his studs, but getting the ball cleanly. Iran Kunda, little step over, combining with Glasson. It's a good return. Iran Kunda around the outside. He blocks the clearance. Nesta Iran Kunda tees up Dobson. That's saved. Campbell Dobson took too long. Ball is spilt. But an Australian player won't get there. Looked for all the world like the back of the net was about to ripple. Sutherland. Iran Kunda took his eye off the ball for a moment, but he collects. Iran Kunda goes down. The referee felt he was looking for it. Big chance for Campbell Dobson. Not quite enough pace on the pass. It seemed to take a long time to get to him. Combination of goalkeeper and defender. Managing to block his effort. Glasson. Free kick goes against Mitchell Glasson. Iran Kunda remonstrating with the referee. Referee is not a fan of that sort of back chat. He's still upset at the free kick appeal that was waved away a minute or so ago. Sutherland. Trying to get it back under control. You can see they're playing with more of a back three in possession. Joey's players getting in their faces. It's aerial ping pong at the moment. Hong Kai-jun comes out with the ball. It's off Parks. Hui Kong-hua trying to get it to Wang Yudong, but eventually Australia clear their lines. Iran Kunda, good use of the body, but he's going to run out of room. The scoreline is level. It could have been so different. Max Haitley with a huge chance from close range. And slipped as he took a spot kick. Would have been Australia's second goal from the penalty spot of the afternoon. It sailed high and wide. Moments later, China straight down the other end with a corner. And Wang Yudong. The ball somehow made its way through a mass of bodies at the front post. Created with the simplest of tap-ins. The tournament's top scorer gobbled it up. Can Australia give themselves the lead before half-time? Antonio sees his cross blocked. Outstanding in the first game on Wednesday, Peter Antonio, but he was given acres of space on that right-hand side. Not so today. DiPizio stands over the corner kick. It's flicked on for Labib. Satiri Phillips, I should say, getting the flick on at the near post. Andriano Labib was arriving, couldn't make meaningful contact. Iran Kunda charges down the clearance. Got to be checking your peripheral vision because Nesta Iran Kunda might be charging at you if you're receiving the ball in the China backline. Phyllis being called over by the referee. So too Sun Kongbo gave away that penalty for handball, but will be the most relieved person inside John McEwen reserve to see it sail wide. Sutherland misses everybody. Hui for Kwai. Phyllis can't believe that whistle. DiPizio standing too close to the free kick. Kwai Ji-wen goes down. Clean tackle that time. Might fall for Hui. Hopeful shouts for a penalty, largely from the China supporters rather than players. Antonio finds Glasson with the throw. Hui Ji-wen. Fantastic technique. Couldn't keep the ball in play that time, but scored an artful dink over the on-rushing keeper against Cambodia on match day 1 before he was withdrawn at half-time. Here he goes again. No whistle that time.
Where's the whistle?
According to Coach Yang Cheng, Quay substitution was merely a precaution, but he did sit out the game against Northern Mariana Islands, and he's fresh for this one, causing Australia some problems in that area of the park, the Chinese playmaker. Parks, the header falls for Quay. Good tackle, the bib again. Stood tall today so far. Antonio. Anywhere will do from Huang Kai-jun. The scoreline enough for the Joeys. They can hold on to it. Advantage on goal difference. Top of the group. Sleeming covers for his fullback. Last touch off McLaughlin. Sui Taishu gaining ground. Gets another chance at the throw. Now Wang Yudong. Losing out to McLaughlin. Jacob McLaughlin does really well to shield the ball with his body, the Sydney FC defender, and wins a free kick for Australia deep in their own territory. And there'll be 1 minute of additional time at the end of this first half. It's been an eventful one. 2 penalties, 2 goals. Iran Kunda for DiPizio, helped on for Antonio. And he goes for goal himself, Peter Antonio. Xia Gongbo is not about to be beaten at his near post. Dovison and Antonio just getting in each other's way for a moment. DiPizio to the front post. Well shielded by Hui Konghua. He looks up. And the clearance from Iran Kunda is missed. And he lays the challenge uncompromisingly at the second attempt on Kwei Jiwen. And that will be half-time. Referee Amar Ibrahim Hassan Mahfoud brings the proceedings in the first half to a close. Australia could be 3 clear if they converted their chances. Nesta Iran Kunda beating 3 defenders to win a spot kick all on his own. He won the battle of wits with Xia Gongbo and put it straight down the middle to make it Australia 1, China 0 inside the first 10 minutes. Max Haitley had a fantastic opportunity from close range. He saw that one saved and then stepped up to take a second spot kick after Sun Kang Bo was penalised for handball inside his own area. The Western Sydney Wanderers striker just lost his standing foot, slipped slightly as he took it, and the ball flew high and wide. Moments later, China straight down the other end with a corner. Not dealt with at the near post, allowed to drop. And that was one touch and a confident finish from Wang Yudong. Australia has tested Xia Gongbo with a few crosses, a few good shots, good saves from the China keeper. The score remains 1-1 going into half-time. This is not enough for China. They need the win. This was a big chance for Wang Yudong from the angle. Save with the trailing arm of Anthony Pavlicic, the Australian captain. And here's the penalty. Just bounces up on Sun Kongbo, and he doesn't judge the flight correctly, but Haitley heartbroken as his penalty sails wide. Coach Brad Maloney making a big call to replace him. Here's the China goal. Well controlled by Wang Yudong. From 6 yards, he was making no mistake. His 8th goal of the tournament. Haitley substituted in favour of Mitch Glasson. Campbell Dovison had a couple of opportunities. Saw one saved. Another almost fell to him at the back post, but superb diving header from Huang Kai-jun denied him, and there's the save from Xia Gongbo. Campbell Dovison will feel he should have done better there. It's a big second half coming up at John McEwen Reserve. A lot of big challenges flying in. So much on the line. It's just what you expect in a game like this. We'll be back soon with the second half from John McEwen Reserve in the AFC Under-17 Asian Cup qualifiers. If this result stands, Australia will go through automatically. Big second half coming up for China. The score at the break, Australia 1, China 1.
Just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping. These promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell. It's true, it's true, it's true, it's true, it's true, it's true, it's true.
Welcome back to John McEwen Reserve for the second half of the final match day. AFC Under-17 Asian Cup qualifiers. This is the big one. Still got Cambodia, Northern Mariana Islands to come in the evening, but as far as qualification for the tournament goes, this match determines everything. Australia won, Cambodia won at the... Australia won, China won at the interval, I should say. Excuse me. These two teams topping the group. Australia ahead on goal difference, and a draw will send Australia through automatically as group winners. China need a win. This game could be all but over already. All turned so quickly. Australia missing some big opportunities after Nesta Irankunda put the Joeys ahead from the penalty spot. After 7 minutes, Max Haitley had an opportunity to double Australia's lead from 12 yards after a handball from Sun Kung Bo. His effort sailed wide of the target, and then moments later, China win a corner straight down the other end of the pitch. Ball is not dealt with at the near post, allowed to drop on the edge of the 6-yard box. And arriving late and unmarked was Wong Yudong, the top scorer in this group, with his 8th goal of the tournament so far. He was never going to miss from there. So it's all delicately poised in the second half. China, who seemed rattled after Australia had opened the scoring and were raining down shots on their goal, have totally regained their confidence. They know they need to win today, but level pegging at half-time, Joeys will be under a lot of pressure in this second half. Nesta Irankunda has picked up plenty of rough treatment so far. Just ahead of kickoff, the Australian physio here, just administering a bit of the deep heat. Australia have already gone to the bench once. Max Haitley replaced on the half-hour mark by Mitch Glasson, who's an impressive tournament to date. 5 goals so far, including 4 against the Northern Mariana Islands. And a terrific half volley against Cambodia before he was substituted through injury. He's recovered in time to play a part off the bench today. The number 19 up front for Australia. Doesn't seem to have been any further substitutions at the break, so away we go. China have plenty of vocal support here in Shepparton. Big crowd turning out. Marvellous day for football, and now the call and response chants start again from the Chinese fans. Kuei Jiwen headed out to Li Ming, whose influence on this game has been somewhat limited. A lot more time on the ball against Northern Mariana Islands and was named player of the match after that performance. Scored a tremendous goal, a rocket from the edge of the area. McLaughlin with a nice ball into the channel. Mitch Glasson looking for support. McLaughlin, first time for Irankunda, who spins his man and checks back the other way. Kunda finds DiPizio. Antonio whips it in. Wuchipong with the clearance. It's a flowing move from Australia to start the second half. Need to keep that positivity in their play, not go into their shells. Try and protect this draw, even if it is enough for them to qualify for Bahrain next year. Wong Yudong leading a one-man break. He's lost a shin pad. And he's kicked out just as he was on the ground. Satiri Phyllis. Exchanging words with Andriano Labib now. Just a talking to, no cards dished out so far, although Andriano Labib count himself lucky in the first half, getting away with a big sliding challenge. He's trying to attempted to break down the left-hand side. Labib, Sutherland, McLaughlin. Iran Kunda held back. Just making the point to the referee, it's not the first time he's been fouled in that sort of situation today. Such a live wire, the Adelaide United young gun. Deep cross from Antonio, easy pickings for Xia Gongbo. Labib slid in late on Kwai Ji-wen. No meaningful contact. Iran Kunda goes down, holding his face. Might have been caught late by the studs there. Assume unintentional. He looks in a lot of pain. Boot was raised. Dangerous fashion there, and it's a red card! China down to 10. Disbelief among the Chinese players. Kwai Ji-wen has been so bright today, Chinese playmaker. He still hasn't left the field of play. Referee deeming that was an intentional action. Iran Kunda should be okay to continue. It's a scary moment. He was caught in the face by a stray boot. Here it is again. In fact, it's not Kwai Ji-wen. It's number 7, Sui Tai-shu. Kwai was leading the protest there, but in fact, China's number 7 who's been dismissed. Contrary to what was announced on the grounds PA system, so apologies for that. McLaughlin. Parks. There might have been momentary mistaken identity, which was then sorted out by the officials. But a straight red card for Sui Tai-shu. McLaughlin. Sutherland. Sutherland from a long way out, but it's a straightforward save. It's a huge challenge for China now. Clearance charged down by Glasson.
Player substitution for China PR number 17, Hu Kenghua, to be replaced by number 11, Wang Haobin.
China go to the bench in the wake of that red card. Hui Kenghua sacrificed in favour of Wang Haobin. So forward off. A wing back on. Wang Yudong, the goal scorer. Gets a second bite at the cherry. Kwei Ji-wen. Waited too long to knock it back, and Sutherland recovered well. Glasson. Good turn. And he's fouled. Phyllis. Australia trying to use the extra man to their advantage now. Should have more time on the ball in the back line. More chance to gradually build those attacking moves. DiPizio for Glasson. Sutherland. McLaughlin in space to cross. It's fighting low. Dovison on the spin. Blocked by Wu. And away by Huang Kai-jun. It's been a hotly contested and very eventful game so far. 2 penalties, 1 scored, 1 missed. 2 goals and now a straight red card. After the referee didn't even reach for his pocketbook in the first half. Antonio. DiPizio gets it back. It's flicked on by Labib. Second effort blocked. Dovison. Drop for him. Glasson. Park's appealing for handball, but trickles out for a goal kick. Sun has come out for the second half again. And Australia's qualification hopes looking bright. The player advantage for most of the second half. They've got time to build and time to work this ball from left to right. Antonio cuts it back. Dovison. DiPizio fancies it. It's a long way off target. Miguel DiPizio. DiPizio ranks Cristiano Ronaldo as his favourite player. See a certain confidence and swagger in the way he goes about things. Certainly an appetite for a shot from any distance. That one not his best effort. Does have great technique off that left foot. Pizzio recently left the Western Sydney Wanderers for the Central Coast Mariners. In search of more opportunities, and he's impressed so far at this tournament. Back heel doesn't come off from Wei Kong Hua. Dovison. Early delivery, won't find Iran Kunda. Kwai. Looking for Wang Yudong. Wong has a substitute in support. Wong Haobin. Zach Peters out for China. Wong Yudong waited a long time to play that pass. Now Australia have an opportunity to break. Antonio. Wu Chipong in the way. Now Australia have an injury problem in the back line. Andre Parks down on the deck. Another of the Central Coast Mariners players in this starting lineup. Parks will have to leave the field of play momentarily before he can be reintroduced. Now the Joey's thinking about a substitution. It looks as if Fabian Taladera will be summoned. Has played in central midfield and at left wing back so far in this tournament. The Adelaide United youth player. 10v10 temporarily as Parks now allowed to run back out on the pitch. Labib. McLaughlin nearly wrong-footed by that pass. Caught on his heels, but no turnover. DiPizio. Antonio with the first-time cross. Iran Kunda just getting in Glasson's way, and should exchange apologies after that one. Will be Andre Parks, who just went down with injury. Trying to play on, but he'll be withdrawn. Fabian Taladera comes on, and that will force a bit of a reshuffle for Australia, with Jacob McLaughlin going to left centre-back. Satiri Phyllis heading over to right centre-back. And Fabian Taladera playing the position he did against Cambodia at left wing-back. So I'm sure you can hear the wind has really picked up in this second half, blowing towards Australia's goal. Joey's happy to knock the ball about and take their time, be patient. China, knowing the disadvantage they're at, sitting in and waiting for that turnover, that opportunity to nip in and win the ball and break. It's a huge challenge for China to chase this game with 10 players. There's the turnover. Attack slowed. Australia win it high. Glasson can't get past Sun. No whistle, no advantage. Ball breaks Australia's way anyway. Pace of this game dipping as opposed to the frenetic first half we saw. McLaughlin. Keep the ball is the message from the sideline from Brad Maloney. Just want to tempt China out of their shell and take advantage of the space that eventuates. Pizio into Iran Kunda. Pizio in a lot of space. Force China to press them. Instead, Phyllis will deliver. Li Ming for Wang Yudong. Pass falls short to Pizio. Phyllis. Antonio. Dovison. Sutherland for DiPizio. Working their way into opposition territory. Taladira's cross. Dovison can't get over the top of it, but it spills out to Antonio. Li Ming can't get there. Iran Kunda. Nesta Iran Kunda! He does it again. Goal number 7 for the tournament. Both goals today. Nesta Iran Kunda. Li Ming missed his interception. Controlled off the chest by Iran Kunda. He breezes past Sun Kongbo like he's not there. And then smashes it low across Xia Gongbo. Nesta Iran Kunda is living up to the hype. Australia in the box seat now. Two won the lead. The scoreboard doesn't reflect that yet. China need a massive turnaround after that red card to qualify automatically. They may still qualify as one of the best placed second place teams, but they won't know that until the rest of the group matches have been played across the continent. Australia really took their time there, waiting for that lapse in concentration. It's a luxury they have now. China unable to convincingly apply pressure to the ball. DiPizio for Antonio. DiPizio! Straight at the goalkeeper. Scored 3 times in the tournament. Miggy DiPizio, who's taken one of the penalties, which have been shared amongst the Australian players. Imran Kunda hasn't been the constant attraction like he was on Wednesday night against the Northern Mariana Islands, but whenever he's been involved, whenever he's got the ball, he's contributed really positively to Australia's cause. Just as I say that, he gives away the free kick. Lists his former Adelaide United teammates, Mohamed Toure and Yaya Dakouli, as the biggest influences on his football career to date. As Labib sweeps up at the back for Australia. Dakouli and Toure both making a go of it in Europe now. And you wouldn't bet against Nesta Iran Kunda doing the same in a few years' time. The prodigious talent called up for his country for the first time in this tournament. And he's taken to the green and gold jersey like a duck to water. Iran Kunda again. He's got past all of them. He tees it up for Dovison. Well held. Not enough power on it to beat Shah Gongbo. Now 4 Chinese players in Iran Kunda's vicinity there. None of them could keep up. Taladira, delicately done for Iran Kunda. Still going, Iran Kunda. He tees up DiPizio! Fantastic finish! Miguel DiPizio writes his name in the headlines. Iran Kunda turns provider. And look at that. A sumptuous strike into the far corner to make it Australia 3, China 1. And it looks like Australia are going to the Under-17 Asian Cup. Barring a China PR miracle, I should say. That's what it's going to take to overturn the group leaders here. Now the momentum of this game has swung on the big moments. Haley's missed penalty. China's goal off the corner moments later, completely changing the dynamic. These young China players completely reinforcing their confidence. Wang Yudong winning the ball high up the park. And they will have a free kick here in shooting range. Adriano Labib penalised. Yudong laying it off. As if Kwai Ji Wen was actually fouled before he collided with Labib. He's tumbling into the Australian centre-back. Just caught slightly earlier by the first challenge as he jinked past. And he'll take the free kick himself. 5 in the wall for Australia. Bit of jostling going on off the ball. But surely this one's going direct. It's Kwai Ji Wen. It flashes just wide. It's a great effort. Just didn't get the curl on it that he was looking for. Maybe a foot wider the near post, if that. Crowd in Shepparton, at least those supporting the Joeys, are enjoying this now. And why wouldn't you be? Iran Kunda converged on by 2 players, but he still gets away. Iran Kunda past a third. He might fancy it himself, but it's blocked. And Taladira's speculative ball into the penalty area is gathered by the China goalkeeper. Pavlicic outside his penalty area. Got that one all wrong. Attempted header. Then off the foot. Heart in mouth moment for Australia's captain. Trying to play sweeper keeper, which is something that's been encouraged by Australia's coaching staff, holding that high line and coming out quickly. It's a really important skill in the modern game. Phyllis for Antonio. Feet too quick.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official attendance for today's match is 1,117 people. Thank you for attending.
1,117 the official attendance today. Fantastic turnout in Shepparton. China have made a change. Chan Yuan Fan coming on, the number 6 in midfield. Taladira lines this one up. Glasson rising but couldn't connect. Antonio knocks it wide, but it's deflected. Corner kick for Australia. DiPizio looking for Glasson, the acrobatic volley. What an effort that was. Well held by Xia. Pavlicic, hesitant. He won the game of chicken in the end as Wang Yudong was bearing down. McLaughlin held back by Kwai. Sutherland. Australia sitting really comfortably now. China broken up play a couple of times. And it's offside against Wang Yudong. Don't believe that will be a China free kick. The referee may have pulled it back, actually. Well, China were coming forward, about to take a free kick, and the referee had his arm in the air, signalling the indirect. That's another change, their third of the afternoon, China. Liu Chongyu coming on to replace Zhong Junjie. Jalen Pearman is getting himself ready for the Joeys, central midfielder. Hailing from Perth Glory, it's Iran Kunda. Checks back to Taladira. Labib. DiPizio. 1-2 with Dovison. DiPizio! Well, every time he shapes up from that sort of distance, you know something special might be coming. That well off target from Miguel DiPizio. And Nesta Iran Kunda is going to get a hero's reception here as he goes off. 2 goals today, and he's teed up a third. A magnificent performance. A future star to keep an eye on. He's put Australia in the box seat. On comes Pearman. A slight reshuffle for Australia. It looks like a 3-5-2 now. An extra man in midfield and just the 2 up front. Taladira. Sutherland. For Pearman, who's going to play at the base of that midfield 3. With DiPizio and Sutherland a little higher up the park. tournament for Australia has been a rousing success. Sutherland having his shirt pulled. 36 goals in 3 games, not bad going. Antonio. Pizio let it run and perhaps shouldn't have. Lu Chong Yu going down. Substitute off the bench, number 9 for China. Has 2 goals in the tournament. Try and support Wang Yudong up front. China another target to aim for. McLaughlin. Now that big call, the red card to Sui Tai Shu for the high boot on Nesta Iran Kunda as he slid in and up kicking him in the face. It's the way he raised his foot at the last second as Iran Kunda arrived. Made the replay look incriminating. It's a poor giveaway from Pearman and he should be yellow carded for that. Kwai Ji Wen going into the book as well for his dissent. It's frustration boiling over for Kwai Ji Wen, but the yellow card was coming out anyway, so it did him no good to have a go at the referee. Chan Yuan Fan will take this free kick for China after coming off the bench in midfield. There's a free man, and it's not going to count. China celebrate, but the flag was up against Wong Hao Bin. And a yellow card coming out for Wang Yudong. So we see that again, but he looked the wrong side of the last defender, Wong Hao Bin. And the flag was up straight away. It'll be tough to tell off that angle. It was a fine header. Fabian Taladera knew that was his man and he didn't stick with him. Let off for Australia. Might have been immaterial, but China had scored. They would have started to believe. They need 3 goals in less than 5 minutes plus stoppages. More appeals from the Chinese bench and the fans. As Lu Chong Yu went down under the aerial challenge of Andriano Labib. Phyllis Out to Taladera. Taladera's cross for Glasson. Didn't quite judge that in the air. Mitchell Glasson. Dovison has time, but had to head it. Too high for him otherwise. Campbell Dovison fouled, pushing the back. Sun Kongbo having words. Pierman. Labib. Coughs it up under pressure. Good challenge from Wong Hao Bin. It's a simple task for Pavlicic. One drifts out of play. Flag up against Glasson. He realised too late that he was going to be offside there. Wang Yudong. Well, he tried to get the shot away. Collected by Labib, who blocked the ball first, and then clash of feet. Painful one for Wang Yudong. Always painful when you kick into someone's studs. Antonio, it's lofted over the crossbar for China. They've had their chances late, the 10 men of China. Might have made more of that. Fortunately for Australia, the ball ballooned over the crossbar. Now DePizio down with a muscle complaint. 4 minutes of stoppage time go up on the board. For Brad Maloney and company, they're 4 minutes away from celebrating qualification to the Under-17 Asian Cup. For China, it'll be a nervous wait as they wait for the other results to roll in from across the continent. Majority of the best second-place sides will make it through. China's healthy goal difference should do them a favour. It's a good ball from Quay. Labib read his opponent like a book there. Wong Hao Bin. Dovison. Two defenders in pursuit. Campbell Dovison still going. He was ploughing a lone furrow there. No way that ball was getting to Mitchell Glasson, but fine effort nonetheless. Pierman can't bring down Wang Yudong, but Satiri Phyllis times his challenge well. It's going to be an Australian throw. So taking a touch back off the Chinese attacker before it rolled over the touch line. Really heartening to see how the locals have embraced this tournament this week. Particularly fantastic attendance today for the showpiece match. And Australia have stood up and delivered. It's not been without some bumps along the road. Could have made it easier for themselves if they converted some of their first half chances, but looking to put the cherry on the cake now. Taladera back to Pierman. Again, there's the mantra from Brad Maloney in the second half. Keep the ball. No silly turnovers. DiPizio will keep the ball in the corner and win a throw. Glasson. His body between in the ball and eventually copped a kick for his troubles. See what the verdict is here. Seems to be a free kick, which will be taken short again, and Glasson will take the brunt of the challenge. Australia just running down the clock now. 4 minutes have been played and then some. It's all down to the match official to bring this one to a close. Trying to throw. Still we go on. Check of the watch. Taladera to chase this one down. He won't need to. There's the final whistle. And Australia can celebrate a big second half performance. They got the job done. It's a job well done for the Joeys. 2 goals from Nesta Irankunda. An emphatic third from Miguel DiPizio. Cancel out that first half equaliser from China's star striker Wang Yudong. They top the group. 3 wins from 3. They are heading to Bahrain for the AFC Under-17 Asian Cup. This qualifying tournament has been a long time in the making. These players have lost a lot of football over the last couple of years due to COVID. China players clapping their fans off. Disappointment for them. The second half really shaped by that red card to Sui Taishu. High boot hit the face of Nesta Irankunda. The Joeys won't care. Such an exciting moment for these teenage prodigies as they make their first steps into international football. They're going to be at the tournament next year. Fantastic scenes at John McEwen Reserve. They join in with the locals in the chanting. In a really professional performance. Nesta Irankunda was outstanding, but so were all the other players who took the field today. The player of the match is Australia's number 17, Nesta Irankunda, in front of over 1,100 people at John McEwen Reserve. Australia have done the business. The final score, Australia 3, China PR 1. Australia are going to the Asian Cup. I've been Josh Parrish. It's been a delight to bring you the action from throughout the week. Congratulations to Brad Maloney and his team. Commiserations to Yongchen and China, who may yet qualify as one of the best second place teams. But right now, it's the Joeys who can celebrate. I'll leave you with these scenes. Thanks for watching.